All right. Good morning and welcome to this story time with Mrs. Walker. Today I have three picture books for you. The first one we are going to start out with is The Little Red Fort. Then I have a nonfiction book called Puffins and another nonfiction book called What is Technology for Us Today? So I'm going to change my screen up so that you guys can see. All right, so here we go with The Little Red Fort. It is written by Brenda Mayer. This is one of the new books that I have for our library. Now, let's get that picture where you can see it well. There we go. Ruby's mind was always full of ideas. Now, look at the illustrations carefully because in this book, lots of things are going to be happening in the pictures to help tell the story, too. One day, she found some old boards. Who wants to help me build something? She asked her brothers. Oscar Lee pretended not to hear her. Rodrigo gave her a look that she could melt popsicles, and Jose almost fell off the fence. You don't know how to build anything, they said. Ruby shrugged. I'll learn. And she did. Who wants to help me draw the plans? Ruby asked. The boys clutched their side and howled with laughter. Not me, said Oscar. I don't think so, said Rodrigo. No way, said Jose. I'm too busy. Fine, said Ruby. I'll draw them myself. And she did. Satisfied with her plans, Ruby asked, Who wants to help me gather the supplies? Not me, said Oscar Lee. I don't think so, said Rodrigo. No way, said Jose. I'm too busy. Fine, said Ruby. I'll gather them myself. And she did. When all the supplies were gathered, Ruby asked, Who wants to help me cut the boards? Not me, said Oscar Lee. I don't think so, said Rodrigo. No way, said Jose. I'm too busy. Fine, I'll cut them myself, said Ruby. And she did. Although I don't think she was totally by herself cutting boards. It looks like her mom helped her. When all the boards were neatly cut, Ruby sang, Who wants to help me hammer the nails? Not me, said Oscar Lee. I don't think so, said Rodrigo. No way, said Jose. I'm too busy. Fine, said Ruby. I'll hammer them myself. And she did. Soon Ruby's creation was complete. Who wants to play with my fort? She called. Me, said Oscar Lee. Let's go, said Rodrigo. I'll play, said Jose. I'm not busy anymore. Not so fast, Ruby said. You didn't help me draw the plans or gather supplies or cut the boards or hammer the nails. You said I didn't know how to build. And you laughed at me. I'm going to play in the fort by myself. And she did. We didn't want to play anyway, the boys said. But they did. So they huddled and whispered and got straight to work. Oscar Lee made a mailbox, Rodrigo planted flowers, and Jose painted the fort fire engine red. Ruby was delighted. That evening, the boys followed a delicious aroma to a fort warming party. Who wants to help me clean this plate? Ruby asked. We do, said the boys. And they did. Now, here are some examples of how you can build your own fort. You might build a sofa fort, or maybe a kitchen chair fort, or a snow fort, or a bunk bed fort. All kinds of different ways to build forts. Now, this book is a fiction book. The story in it is made up. Now we're going to switch over and we are going to read a nonfiction book. Actually, you know what? Let's do what is technology first before we read about the puffins. All right. All right. Everybody with me still? Awesome. All right. Here we go. What is technology? This book is written by Cynthia O'Brien. Now, let me turn the page so we can all see it. There we go. What is technology? Technology is the tools that help us do work. There are many kinds of technology all around us. It helps make life easier, safer, and more fun. And right here is a picture. And if you look down at the caption under the picture, it tells us what it says. A soccer ball is technology that helps make life more fun. Soccer shoes make it easier to run and kick the ball. And then over here in our picture, we have an arrow with words telling us that this is a tablet. And the caption says, a tablet is a technology. It shows us pictures, videos, and words. It makes learning easier and more fun. At school, we use technology at school to help make learning easier. Here we have a pencil. A pencil is technology that makes it easier to write. Crayons. A crayon is technology that makes it easier to draw colorful pictures. Over here, desks and chairs are technologies that make us learn easier. The desk gives us a place to work, and a chair gives us a place to sit. Helping to build. People build things they need. They build houses, they build furniture, they use technology to make building easier. Right here we have a saw. See our arrow with our word? Down here our caption says, a saw is technology that makes it easier to cut wood. Over here, our word is hammer and it's pointing up here to this object. And nail. The arrow right here and the word nail are pointing to this object. And our caption says, a hammer makes it easier to put nails into wood. A nail is technology too. It holds pieces of wood together. Around the house, technologies can make it life easier and safer at home. What technologies do you use? So here we have some pictures. A vacuum cleaner, the little boy using a vacuum cleaner to vacuum the rug. Here our caption says, a vacuum cleaner picks up dirt and helps to make cleaning easier. Here we have the word railing, and it's pointing to the railing in the picture. Railings make using the stairs safer. People hold on to them so they don't fall. And in our bottom picture, we have our arrow with the word oven pointing to that object. And it says in the caption, an oven is technology that makes cooking food easier. Staying safe. Many technologies make life easier. They can protect us from being hurt and warn us if there is danger. Down here we have the word helmet, and the arrow's pointing to the girls' two helmets, and the caption reads, a helmet helps you to stay safe when you ride a bike or scooter. It protects your head if you fall. Over here we have the word smoke detector and the arrow pointing to our smoke detector, and the caption reads, a smoke detector helps us keep us safe. It warns us that there might be a fire. In the car. The technologies in cars make life safer. We all wear seatbelts in cars, and small children sit in their car seats. So here we have the arrow, and it says car seat, and we see her red car seat right there. She's in a booster seat, it looks like. And then over here we have the word seatbelt and the arrow pointing to the black seatbelt. A seatbelt holds a person safely in their seat. A car seat fits small children. It holds them safely in their seat. Then over here we have mirrors, the word mirrors, and the arrow is pointing to the mirrors in the car. Our caption reads, mirrors are technology that keep us safe. They help drivers see what's behind them. On the road, technology helps drivers stay safe on the road. Traffic lights make driving safer. So in our picture, we have the word traffic light pointing to a traffic light. The green light tells drivers to go, the red light tells drivers to stop, and the yellow light tells drivers to slow down. Then we have our picture up here, and it's got the word crosswalk, and the arrow's pointing to the crosswalk right here. A crosswalk is technology that keeps us safe. It tells us where to safely cross the road. A street sign, it's pointing to a street sign down here. Technology can help make driving easier. Street signs help drivers find their way. Staying healthy. Technologies help us keep healthy. They help us feel better when we are sick. So down here we have the word bandage and the arrow pointing to her bandage or her Band-Aid. A bandage covers a scratch. This helps the scratch to heal. In our top picture, we have the word thermometer, and the arrow is pointing to the ear thermometer. A thermometer takes your temperature. If you are too warm, you might be sick. Our word in our bottom picture is cast, and the arrow is pointing to the little girl wearing a cast. A cast helps broken bones to heal. Time to play. Many technologies make life more fun. Can you think of other things that in your life that make life more fun? Here we have a roller coaster, the word roller coaster, it's pointing to roller coaster. A roller coaster is a technology that makes life more fun. Then up here, our picture, our caption reads, do video games make life more fun? My boys would say it does. Down here, our caption reads, playground equipment makes life more fun. You helps you climb, jump, swing, and slide. And I would agree that that certainly makes life more fun. So when we hear the word technology, we might think of only things that are electronic, like games and computers and tablets. But what our book showed us was that that's not all of the things that are technology, is it? Our book shared with us that technology is tools that help us do work. So many things are technology, even if they are not something that's electronic. So that's something to think about when you hear that word technology. All right, our last book today is Puffins. This is another nonfiction book. This book is a National Geographic kids book. We have a whole series of them that we have in the library. And Puffins is written by Maya Myers. All right, so let me turn the page and flip the screen so that we can read it. Here we go. So our first page right here says vocabulary tree. So we're going to have some new vocabulary words. We have animals. Puffins are an animal. And then our lines tell us about their home. We're going to have the words ocean, cold, nest, rocky, cliffs, and burrow. And for what they do, we're going to have the words fly, swim, dive, catch, and dig. So those are the words we're going to be looking for in our book. And our first part of our book says, look, these puffins. Puffins live where the ocean is cold. They make their nests on rocky cliffs. Puffins use their wings to fly fast. They can fly as fast as a car drives. That's pretty fast. Puffins use their wings to swim. They dive to catch fish. Their strong beaks can hold a lot of fish. A puffin mom and dad bring fish to their baby. A baby puffin is called a puffling. That kind of makes sense since they're kind of puffy. A puffling eats and eats, and it grows and grows. After about 6 weeks, it is big enough to leave the nest. Now the young puffin can find its own food. As it grows, its beak, feet, and feathers change color. Now the puffin is an adult. It finds a mate, and they will be a mom and dad. They dig a burrow to make a nest. And our caption right here in our picture says, Puffins make their nests in small caves called burrows. The mom lays an egg in the nest. The mom and dad take turns sitting on the egg. Soon, a new puffling will hatch. And that is the end of our story. And that is the last story for today. I hope that you enjoyed this story time and the 3 books that we did today. And I hope I will see you back here next week.